Greetings, Cancer. Welcome to your May 2014 Runescope. My name is Amanda. Just want to remind you to also watch the video for your rising sign. That can give you some clarification or some more information on other things and themes you may be dealing with in May. Of course, the only way to get a reading specifically for you is to schedule a private consultation with me. I do those on Skype, and they are $65 for a half-an-hour session. Just drop me a line at the email address below this video if you want to set up an appointment. I do schedule those in the order that I receive emails, so it can take a few days for me to get back to you sometimes. That just means there were quite a few people ahead of you, but I will get back to you to schedule an appointment. I do also just want to take a moment to thank everyone for sharing, liking, and subscribing to my videos, specifically for sharing, because I've had in April far and away more recommendations than I've ever had before. People coming to me for readings for who were recommended either by people I've already read for or because one of you posted my video on their Facebook page, something. So thank you so much for sharing the videos. I am just thrilled that the response has been overwhelmingly positive, and that they seem to be helping you guys through each month. So hopefully we can continue that trend with May 2014. Cancer. What I'm seeing initially as far as the environment or the challenge of the month is that somebody may not be doing well, someone in your family. For some of you, this could be your mom, but any family member who may be ailing and not doing well. And this could come rather unexpectedly to you. I mean, or someone could take a turn for the worse. In a health sense, and you may have to go, be with this person or travel. The good news is, though, that for the most part, for most of you, I see strong powers of recovery with this person. So it looks like, however dire the situation may seem, it's going to be able to turn around. First, on another level, this can just be conflicts escalating within a family or with those closest to you, arguments. Arguments causing you to you or someone else to storm out maybe and leave a situation, but it can be resolved if you want to resolve it. If you really don't want to end an association, end a relationship, it will be worked out. And this relationship seems to be a strong one, Cancer. So, I mean, if this is an argument that you have with your partner or a roommate or a friend, you have the ability to turn it around. This relationship is strong and sound. So just keep that in mind. If you don't want someone out of your life, they're not going to leave. They will be receptive to working things out with you. And you will be receptive to them working things out. So whatever happens that may at first be shocking or unexpected or initially seem bad in May, Cancer is going to quickly turn around to the better for most of you. Can't be the case, unfortunately, for all of you. I'm sure there will be exceptions. Depends on what else is going on. What's your rising sign? Again, that can give you some more information. Narrow this down to one or the other. But yeah, strong powers of recovery, whoever is ill. And if it's a relationship that's ill in any sense, that holds true also. So you have the power to turn that situation around. Some of you may need some distance from somebody, and that may be the advice that you get. Someone that you trust may tell you, maybe you should just take a step back. Maybe you should take a break. Maybe you should let this person come to you, because it looks like, Cancer, and it's not going to be for everyone, but it looks like for the most part, it's this other person in your life, or you'll definitely see it this way, because we all tend to, see things in a certain way, but when we're the ones in the middle of it. But yeah, you may feel like, okay, well, this person hasn't really put forth much effort to fix this situation, no matter what the relationship is, whether it's a family, a friend, a family member, a friend, or a romantic situation. The advice that you're going to get is going to be to let someone come to you. Some people may be advising you to leave this person. And, you might take them up on that for they may offer you a place to stay or just tell you to back off of a situation. And it looks like, Cancer, that is the best thing to do. Let this person come to you. If things get escalated, if things get heated, just back away or take a break from each other for a little minute. Go stay with a friend. Go stay with your family. Get a hotel room. You just may need some distance. Sometimes distance can help us see things more clearly, because when we're in this situation, and things are heated. You're only seeing your point of view, but sometimes when we back away, we can kind of see where everybody was coming from. But for the most part, Cancer, some of you might be dealing with somebody who's a bit lazy when it comes to interpersonal relationships and just kind of expects the other person to carry more of the weight or all of the weight. You know, relationships are honestly very seldom 50-50. There's usually always somebody emotionally who's putting forth more. And Cancer, you guys are a very emotionally giving sign. So, you know, in most cases, it is going to be you who may you may be being taken advantage of in some way, and you may discover that in May. But you may need distance from this person in order to see that clearly. The advice or help that's going to be available to you, again, has to do with delays. And for those of you who have maybe met someone recently and this is a newer relationship, it could be maybe that you're feeling like, oh, I jumped into this too quickly. You know, I wanted so badly for this to work. And, you know, you don't know yet that it's not, is the advice I'm getting from the cards. You know, you just let things unfold. You don't know yet that this isn't going to work out. Everybody argues there are fights in every relationship. And it could be that you just need to communicate, voice what you need after a delay, after stepping back, you know. For some of you, I mean, this may have to do with a financial partnership that maybe has gone awry or that hasn't turned out. Again, the advice is to wait, let things unfold a little bit more, because it seems like, again, you need distance from the situation to see it clearly in May. So I think what's going on here is that we do have that grand square from April kind of spilling over into May. And the first few weeks of May, we're still going to have those residual things. So this probably started in April, whatever this is, and is just kind of spilling over into May. You're still going to be dealing with it, working through some things, working through some issues from April, because this looks like an April reading. I said the same thing to Pisces. I just did their reading before this, and they had the same kind of stuff going on. So just keep that in mind, Cancer. You're still dealing with stuff, residual stuff from April. But what can't be changed? Or what kind of has to be, what you have to accept about May is that your intuition is on no matter what communication you're getting from other people. So, I mean, your intuition is making you feel strong, while what other people are telling you, they may be trying to make you feel weaker or kind of talk you into submission. Have you ever had someone do that? Just kind of beat you into submission with words or make you question what you know in your heart to be true. Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen in May, Cancer, because I see that some of you may just kind of give in to end this situation. But that's not fair to you. Some of you may be doing a lot of travel that you have to do. Again, if you have a sick relative, if you have someone who's ailing that you need to go see, that may be part of that, or running errands for someone who is ill. And you may feel that while you want to help this person, there may also be other things in your own life that have to be put on hold or that you're dealing with, and you feel like that it's making you vulnerable to leave that. Like if you have to get time off work or something like that, you may feel like, oh God, while I'm gone, this other person is going to do my job. They may like the way that this person does my job better. And, you know, just trust your intuition on this, Cancer. I mean, because I feel like this will be going on in your mind, all this kind of negative stuff, but you're going to know in your heart the truth. So I don't let this kind of negative, either communication from other people or communication in your own head, get you down, because it's not the reality of the situation. These voices coming in your head saying that, you know, you're open to, that you're vulnerable in some way, or something's going to happen while you're attending to something else. I mean, you'll be able to go back to whatever you have to put on hold. These things happen, you know, these things happen to everyone. You have to deal with them as they come up. By the end of May, you will be able to leave behind a disappointing situation or a disappointing relationship. Some of you. Others of you, you know, may compromise to make a relationship work, but you won't be happy about it. You may be asked to give up something that is not worth it, Cancer. And the advice is to you know, hold out for what you know you deserve. Hold out for what you're worth. And yes, this may cause more conflict, but I mean, really, do you want to keep giving 85% while the other person gives 15? I mean, that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not right. It's not for you. That's not for you. So, I mean, and a lot of you may just be doing this to get things back on a positive, by the end of May, get things back on a positive, more sunny wavelength, because you're tired of the doldrums that you've been maybe dealing with earlier in May. But don't settle for less than you deserve, Cancer. Some of you may be looking to move or looking to buy or sell property in May. Or some of you may be inheriting property in May. That's another way this can work. Something hidden or a secret that someone was trying to keep may come out in May associated with property or family. You know, and this could affect you in a positive way, a very positive way. You could benefit from this. So if somebody was trying to hide something from you that is rightfully yours, or if you've been looking for a new place to move, a new home, and you just haven't been finding anything, you may finally find just that right place in May. And it seems like the way you hear about this, that this place is for sale or that this place is available, there may be something of the divine to do with that, or as in, you know, you are in the right place at the right time to overhear someone talking to someone else about this place that's just come on the market, or something like that. There's something very kismet about this property, or how you hear about it. So, I mean, continue being patient if you have started searching for a new home earlier in the year, Cancer, because it may very well be the month that you get the lead that you need, and you get find that perfect place. Some of you, this may be a fixer-upper. I mean, this may be something that you can really put your stamp on. And Cancers, you're normally very domestic, and you love that sort of thing, kind of decorating and putting your own colors on the walls and really making a place your own. So for those of you who have been looking for something like that, you're definitely going to get a great deal. And also just it's going to be a gradual thing. You won't be able to do it all at once, but you'll just instantly kind of envision what you want this place to look like. And you're going to work towards that steadily for the rest of the year. So good luck with that, Cancer. Keep that in mind. You got a lot of good things coming up. Just this relationship, or this person who's not being fair as far as the emotional work going into a relationship, whatever the nature of that relationship, you know, just make sure that you're getting what you need from this person. And if you're not getting anything from this person, May be the month that you consider cutting the ties there. So that's what I see for May, Cancer. Good luck with that, and I'll see you back here in June.